And good Saturday morning, everybody. Great to have you with us once again.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It's a warm 35 degrees here this morning.
Yeah.
We've been in a heat wave where we're up into the low 40s, so whoo.
Yeah, I noticed. I got on there and I noticed that he wasn't bundled up like John Candy on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So I was like, oh, it must be warmer.
That's it. Taking it easy, enjoying the weather.
Yeah, I said 60s here, so we'll enjoy it for today, and then it's supposed to drop back down in the 30s tomorrow. So,
we dream of the 60s. We won't see that again till probably May.
Wow,
that's the way it goes here.
Yeah.
So, what do you say? You want to bring the gang right in?
Bring them in.
All right, let's see what's going on.
The Peanut Gallery's on the run. We got the comics, you bring the fun. Saturday morning, time to cheer. Man, we're glad you're here. North, south, east, and west, Peanut Gallery, you're the best. All our friends, both far and near. Man, we're glad you're here.
And we are indeed glad you're here. Good morning, Peanut Gallery. Hope everybody's doing well this morning.
Oh, yeah. Happy Saturday, guys. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Let's see. We've got the usual all-star lineup going on. We're going to start right off with old ECR. Here we go.
All the way from a sunny South Texas town comes the man who makes the magic sound, writing songs for the young and the old, sharing all those songs brave and bold. Easy comic reader, you pave the way, writing songs to sing every Saturday. We thank you for the song you've given us today. Yeah, we thank you for the cool comic song of the day. Thank you, Easy, for your cool comic song of the day. Thanks, Easy.
That's right. Thanks, Easy.
Yes, sir.
His inspiration today, let's see. He says, good morning, everyone. When I want to scoot a boot, nothing gets me out of my seat like a good old groovy tune like Sam and Dave's Soul Man.
Yeah, I was telling Rod I had a show last night, so I didn't get to work on the guitar parts, but maybe I can do the guitar parts by vocal here. We'll see what's going on.
All right. Gonna wet the whistle. Not that it'll help any for me, but all right, here we go.
Okay.
I'll follow your lead again.
Coming to you about mid-morning. Good comics. They got a truckload. And when you watch it, you feel something. So don't worry, cause it's started. I'm a memories fan. I'm a memories fan. I'm a memories fan. I'm a memories fan.
There we go.
That's one of my favorites too. That's a great one.
I don't hear that version because he always sends me a musical link, so it'll help me, get an idea on some of them. But that one there, I'm so used to the Blues Brothers version.
Yeah,
that's the one I remember hearing a lot. So.
Oh yeah, I heard that one before I heard Sam and Dave.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, well, thank you so much, Mike. Easy Comic Reader.
Another great job.
Once again, you got another hit for the CBM album series.
Yeah, I think at this point we're going to have to put out a box set because there's so many volumes.
I would agree. All righty. Thank you, ECR.
Absolutely.
All right. Okie dokie. So up next, we got Anthony Perdue.
Anthony Perdue is here again. Hooray! With another great story ready to begin. Oh yeah! He'll take us back to when he was a kid and how comics were involved in things he did. So Anthony, please share another memory. We love to hear your tales of long ago and live our childhoods over through your story with comic books from the past that we all know. We love them.
That's right. We love his stories. And here he is with another one. He says, "Good morning, Peanut Peers. Only Stan, Jack, and Steve know what it was they saw and heard among New Yorkers, as well as what they watched and heard in movies, TV, radio, and read."
That helped bring the Marvel Age of Comics into existence. A possible inspiration might have been 2 films starring Jeff Chandler, a popular 1950s actor who was later the inspiration for Race Bannon.
Oh. One film was Iron Man, a boxing drama that could have been reimagined as a science adventure. A second Chandler film involved him as an atomic scientist who retreats to a desert island.
Sounds familiar. To live a primitive life, perhaps later being reimagined as a Hulk-like existence.
Another inspiration could have been the 1961 episode The Juvenile Rebellion on the radio series Suspense, the story of a high school professor whose students are mutants.
One of the female students has Jean Grey-like powers. The story was later replayed in 1963 on the radio show Theater 5.
Only Stan, Jack, and Steve know what shared amongst themselves during creative conferences that helped bring the Marvel Age of Comics into existence. Teddy says hi to all his friends, and hi back to Teddy. Hope he's doing well. Give him some treats for us.
Absolutely.
And thank you once again, Anthony, for another wonderful story. I did not know the thing about Race Bannon. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Anthony. As always, thank you so much. And up next, we know who's coming up. If I can figure out my mouse once again. Here we go.
Since the day that she came to CBM, fantastic things keep happening. There really is wisdom in the things she says. And yes, we all appreciate what she brings to the show. She is our Lady Mariah, Baroness of the Blue Ridge, and she's sharing her stories with everyone tuning into the show. Let's go!
All righty, let's go. Here you go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lady M's Comic Book Memories. Today's episode, Unsung Character Actress Memories.
And she says, I remember watching the Ghost and Mrs. Mirror TV show growing up and enjoying along with other viewers the antics of the ghost, Edward Mulhare, terrorizing the comedic relief character Claymore Craig.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Go ahead and take this one too.
The other character that I remember by face and not by name was the maid Martha, played by Rita Shaw. I encountered Rita later in the other notable supporting roles as a domestic in Pollyanna and
Mary Poppins. Rita's gruff, no-nonsense exterior with a heart of pure gold portrayals of these supporting characters added a lot of depth to the stories on film and TV.
Rita also played a villainous character on the Andy Griffith Show and wonderful comedic flair, and her gruff, no-nonsense character type could be seen on I Dream of Jeannie.
Each time I happened to catch Rita's appearances, I enjoyed them, no matter how many times I've seen the performances before. She was completely believable in every role that she ever tackled.
I consider Rita Shaw one of the best unsung character actresses out there.
Yeah. She says, thank you for listening to today's edition of Lady M's Comic Book Memories. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming on WSAN 75, the home of comic book memories already in progress. Thank you so much, Maranya. Appreciate it as always.
A lot of great insights there. I do remember the Ghost and Mrs. Muir. It was like late 60s, early 70s. Does that sound right? Yeah.
Yep.
Probably 68. Early 70s, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, that's some good memories there.
Yeah, we used to go and visit my grandmother and grandfather on my mother's side Saturday nights, and that would be one of the shows that my grandfather would make sure he sat there and watched, whether we were visiting or not.
Good stuff.
Yep. So I got to enjoy that, and then later on saw it in reruns, and that's where I really caught up with all of that. Of course, Charles Nelson Riley is such a goofball anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. I always liked him when he was on Match Game. You remember that game show?
Yeah,
hilarious.
The other one I remember him from Lidsville.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Maranya, thank you once again. Appreciate it as always. I know you're going to be keeping us in line and keeping the show rolling today. So, thank you again in advance.
We are grateful.
All right, let's see what else is going on.
Ron says, love the blues song Styling Day ECR. I see Dolly June and Amos Moses howling along and wearing fedoras and black sunglasses.
She also says, great theories about inspiration, Anthony. Hope you and Teddy have a great day, she says.
And Jay Lucian's in the house. Welcome, sir.
How you doing, Jay?
And he's shouting at Maranya.
He says, how are you and the hubby, he asks.
And Eric Breen's in the house, the professor.
How you doing, Eric?
Great to see you. And he comes in with a big go, hello.
Great to have you with us once again, Eric. And RDV is with us. How you doing, RDV?
Welcome, welcome.
He says, making Rod read these stories and posts helps me sleep a bit longer, knowing I have at least 45 minutes before they start showing books. There you go. There's always a bright side, right?
Maybe. And Jay says, Eric Breen, okay, Indiana is the best team in college football.
There you go. I wouldn't know any different. I do not follow college football so much. I'm getting geared up here, though, for the playoffs in the NFL.
Yep.
And Maranya says, Jay, you're doing great. Thanks, she says. How about you and Leon?
And Jay says, we're also doing great.
And Maranya says, hello to you and Lady Coco Lumpbottom, Eric.
And from RDV, remember to hit that like button if you acknowledge that Wally West is the better Flash.
That's it. That's it. He's out. He's banned. Maranya says, breakfast today was a fried egg sandwich made by the hubby. There you go.
Good. Yeah.
Breakfast served to you.
And Jay says, darn right he is.
Oh, no. There's two of them. Oh, no. The two gone already. Jay also says he's a winner, Maranya. Hang on to him.
That's kind of funny. I was watching a little TV before I left last night. My youngest grandson was still there, and we were watching the Justice League Unlimited cartoon. And it just reminded me that Wally West was the Flash in all those shows, but Michael Rosenbaum did the voice, the guy who played Lex Luthor in the Smallville TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Cool stuff. Ronnie says, I have for 32 years, Jay, looking forward to many, many more years. Very good.
And he's giving a big old smile.
And Jay says, Wally West is the king of the Flashes.
Oh, no. No, they got to you too, Jay. No, say it ain't so.
They put something in the water, man. And she says, I'm fond of Jay Garrick myself, the king of the pants stealers. Yeah, that's where, I really like Wally. I mean, he was Flash, or still Flash, for a long time. But it was always Barry first. And then when I got, to reading the Golden Age stuff, Jay was right up there with Barry. So they're kind of tied for first, and Wally's coming in a close second. So sorry, guys, but that's just the way it is.
RDV says, Jay Lucian, he says, I'm still upset you didn't name your dog Leno. You had the perfect opportunity for a great dynamic duo.
And Jay says, Jay is the king father.
There you go. And Jay, he's laughing out loud about it.
And Gratu Orloff is in the house. Welcome, sir.
How you doing, Gratu?
Great to see you.
Thanks for hanging out with us once again. And Jay Lucian says, you're the only people that call me Jay. Adam Leno wouldn't make much sense.
And he says it got up to 80 earlier this week here in Dallas, 42 now.
Ooh, 80? I'll take 80. 42 is a heat wave for us right now. He says, a random weather report by Jay.
He says, where is Jackson?
Yes. Oh, well, he might be in here. We'll see. We'll see if he's here. I am one of us. How you doing, man?
Welcome, sir.
Great to have you with us once again. He says, hello, Rod and Shannon. If he's here and everyone has if he's here and everyone, oh, I see what he's saying. Hello, Rod and Shannon, if he's here, and everyone have a great morning. There we go. I got it right. Took me a while. Thank you. I am one of us.
Jesus, 13 minutes. I don't have that kind of time, Rod.
I hear you, Jay. And Michael Taylor is back with us again.
Great to see Michael back.
How you doing, Michael?
He says, hi, Rod, Shannon, and Peanut Gallery. And hello to you, sir. Hope you're having a great Saturday.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out with us again. And we got Jason Nutter. How you doing, Jason?
Welcome back, Jason.
He says, good morning, Dr. Silverade, Shannon the Bass Cannon, Lady M, and whatever nut you identify as this week.
And also allow me to join RVD and Jay's choir. Wally West is the best Flash.
I know what he's doing. Jason's paying these guys off. That's what he's doing.
Something's going on.
You're sending a little, check out to these guys, aren't you, Jason? I'm on to you now.
That'd be just like telling Maranya that War Machine is the better Iron Man.
Ooh. I didn't say that, Maranya.
No, I'm just saying that would be like saying that to her,
okay.
Which I don't believe it either. So, and Maranya says, good morning to everyone in the Peanut Gallery, and I identify as pecans again because that's the nuts we have here.
Nothing wrong with that. There we go. My wife, unfortunately, is allergic to pecans. She can't have anything with pecans in it.
Ooh, good.
I don't know. Weird. And Jay Lucian says, I'm a cashew today.
I love cashews, yeah. And Jay says, I'm dry roasted cashew today. Okay. More on the cashew side.
A couple of cashews and pecans. And Maranya says, bless you, Jay.
I knew somebody was going to say it. And Jay says, Jason is a man of class and culture.
Well, boy, he must have really made a fat check to send to Jay. Oh, my gosh. And Maranya says, and you as well, Jason.
And one of us says, hello, Maranya.
And Jay said he's laughing out loud at Maranya.
And Michael Taylor says, I identify as Peanut M&M because that's what I'm having right now.
A man after my own heart, Michael. I'm with you. Jay says, yeah, but what color, Michael? What color, Peanut? He wants to know.
And the professor says, remember Saturday mornings? I was worried for a minute that Rod had forgotten about this Saturday morning.
It's always a valid fear, Eric. That's always a valid fear. UNS, how you doing, man?
UNS. He says, have a great day, Peanuts, RNS. Thank you very much, sir, and you also.
Yeah, thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us again, man. And Jason says, low 40s still means the snow is melting, Rod, and we want that. Yes. Yes, I agree, Jason. I just wanted I wanted a lot warmer. Who am I kidding?
And from Rania, I'm debating, what kind of cookies I can make with pecans in them, since I get some more butter, that and some regular oatmeal raisin cookies.
Oh, there you go. Raisin oatmeal cookie sounds good. Everybody over to Maranya's. And she says, you have the same, QNS.
And Jay says chocolate chip and pecan.
Oh, there you go. Hey, graphic man. How you doing, Micah?
Welcome, Micah.
He says, any Gabby Hayes romance comics? Asking for a friend. We haven't seen any yet, but stick around. You never know what you're going to see.
Yep. And from Jason, well, men of class and culture know the rankings of flashes goes Wally J. Barry.
Oh,
boy, they're like a dog with a bone. They're like a dog with a bone, man.
Relentless. Oh, man. And Jay says, agreed, sir, to Jason.
And Mariah says, good morning to you, Micah.
RDV says, warm 35. It's blistering 32 over here. Excuse me. And it's snowing. No, you can keep the snow, RDV. He says, I'm going to get buried in 1 to 3 inches. Keep it. I don't want any more snow.
And Michael Taylor says, hey, Jay, how's everything? I haven't seen you in a while. Whatever color comes out of the box first. There you go.
Absolutely. Hey, there he is. The Jackson Roy Kirk.
Jackson.
Great to have you with us once again, Jackson. And he's saying, good morning, nerds. And good morning to you, sir.
Absolutely.
Great to see you with us.
Oh, no, it's him.
And Miranda Jackson, a little hot there.
And Jason, good morning, Werewolf. How is the morning going?
Yeah.
Werewolf in there.
I was gonna say, did I miss Werewolf? I'm looking. I didn't see Werewolf in there yet, but maybe he is. All right. Jay says everything's good. Michael Taylor, how are you?
And Jason says, I meant Jackson. Okay.
There we go. Cool beans. And Jay, I'm not sure what I'm not sure what that means. So
and Sleepy Reader's in the house. Welcome, Damien.
How you doing, Damien? Great to have you with us, man.
Yeah, he says greetings, comic friend or comic fiends from Connecticut. Yeah, I know he must not have been in Portland because that's a little early for him up in there. So I'm sure he's going back to see relatives. And probably him and Higgy are going to hook up, no doubt.
Oh, yes. Cool beats. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Damien, man.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Jay Lucian says, you fiends.
And from Michael, everything's okay. Thanks.
Cool. And Jay says, good to hear. Absolutely.
And from Ronja, greetings, Damien and Millie.
And the Jackson Roarkirk says, what? Jay, Happy New Year, buddy.
And from RDV, who needs a groundhog? I'm going back to bed. I'm done with winter slush.
Well, I can't blame you there. I wish I could hibernate and sleep through winter. Jay says, happy 2026 to you, Jackson. Hope all is well. Absolutely.
And from ECR, he says, awesome job, fellas. You're too kind.
Yes,
You're way too kind, but thank you.
Yes, thank you. And thank you again for a great job on another great hit.
Oh, yeah.
CBM hit. The Jackson Roarkirk says, CBM music box set? Make sure to include unaired extras. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I've actually got a bunch of those because a lot of times I'll get on the, I'll get on the stream here and Rod won't know I'm on and he's over here rehearsing. So, I videoed a lot of that. So that's coming in the box set.
Uh-oh. Get your earmuffs on. Jimmy says, go ahead.
Go ahead. Somebody tell me when the stream starts. My autoplay is all wonky.
And Jason says, the stream has started, Jay.
And RDV says it started a long time ago.
And the Jack and Roarkirk says, it's been going for 8 minutes now. Yeah.
And from Eric, happy Saturday, Rod, Shannon, and my friends in the Peanut Gallery. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Eric K.
How you doing, Eric? Great to have you with us once again, my friend.
Always.
And Missy Mars has joined us.
Nice.
Double M, how you doing, man?
He says, good morning, everyone. Weather unseasonably mild here in upstate New York.
Oh, take mild.
Yeah.
I'll take mild this time of year. So enjoy it while you got it, Double M. Jay Lucian says, thanks, guys.
And Jackson says, darn, does that mean you'll be staying now, Jay?
Ouch. Maranya says, good morning to Eric and the four-footed crew and Double M and Ludwig.
And Jay says, for a while, yes.
And Liking the Covers has joined us. How you doing, man?
Welcome. Happy to see you.
Yeah, great to have you with us once again. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. He says, good morning, Rod, Shannon, Maranya, and everyone in the Peanut Gallery. Time for some great memories to share. Absolutely, man. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, yeah. And Jay says, until my coffee's empty. Yeah, I'm going to have to refill mine very soon.
There you go. Ron says, good morning to you, LTC.
And from Jay, I know I appreciate you, Maranya.
And there he is. He's joined us, the werewolf by lunchtime. How you doing, werewolf?
Oh!
He says, hello, guys. Hope all is well. And we hope all is well with you, sir.
Absolutely.
Oh, there we go.
And from Michael said, if I remember correctly, they lived in a lighthouse.
Oh, yeah, I think there was on Ghost and Mrs. Muir. I think there was a lighthouse there involved. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You are right, Michael. And Maranya says, thank you, Jay. Feelings mutual.
And Jack says, Hobbs, Happy New Year. How have you been?
And Jay, he's got a big smile.
And from Ron, yeah, there, Wolf. Is Rico keeping you in line?
We want to know. RDV says, truth be told, I like Maranya's stories. Maybe one day we will encourage Eric Breen to tell us a story from when he was a boy.
That would be great. I would love to hear that.
What do you say, Eric? You up for that? We get you in here sharing some stories from your childhood.
And Jason there said, oh, there's a werewolf in the chat.
There you go. And Jay says, I miss my comic friends. And Jackson, I guess.
And from Ron, I believe so, Michael.
Eric Breen, the professor, he says, I can't remember that far back, he says. I can relate.
And Jackson says, RDV, you mean stories from the Stone Age. Wow. Relentless.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dale. Thanks for joining us, Dale. Once again, good to see you. Good morning, all, he says. I hope all are having a wonderful day. And the same to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome, cousin. I think we had a chat on the phone yesterday or day before, maybe. So he's doing well.
Cool beans.
And Michael says, how are you, werewolf?
And Maranya says, good morning, other Dale.
And Werewolf says, Jackson, I've been great. Taking it easy. Hope you are well.
And RDV says, what was it like discovering Jackson? Fire Jackson. Oh, my gosh. Did Eric tell you to eat it? Oh. Starting hot and heavy.
Yep. And Werewolf says, hey, Maranya, Rico is 11 next Saturday. We're celebrating by taking him to the vet for a yearly checkup.
Oh, he'll be thrilled about that, right?
I'm sure.
If Rico's anything like our cats, when we bring out the cat carrier, they know, and man, they will do anything not to go in that thing and get in the car. Oh, it can be a real challenge to get them there.
And Jason says 40 minutes till books, could be more.
Yep. Yeah, it could be. Michael Taylor says, speaking of the Andy Griffith Show, some of them didn't like working with Aunt B. They said she was difficult to work with. Oh, wow. I did not know that.
I've read a couple of books on the Andy Griffith Show and said sometimes she could be difficult because she took herself seriously, maybe too seriously, as an actor or an actress. So wow. I don't think her and Andy got along too swimmingly.
Uh-oh. Well, no wonder there wasn't an Uncle B.
Yeah.
Eric Breen says, RDV, without fire, I would have to tell you to eat lukewarm death, he says.
Ryan says, happy early birthday to Rico. Hope all goes well at the VET.
Absolutely. We all wish the same. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, welcome back, Michael. We missed you. Yes, we did.
Absolutely, we did.
Great to have him back.
And Michael says, Werewolf, thanks, buddy. Glad to be back.
Cool beans. Lee Jackson Roykirk says, bad weather moving in, so I may lose the internet. But don't cry, everyone. I'll be back as soon as possible. All right, we'll keep an eye on you.
Ryan says, all my favorite hooligans are on here today. I think hooligans is putting it mild.
Wow. And Jason says, 80? Rod, I thought you were younger than that. Just a little bit. But I tell you, not in the way I feel.
And Jay says, Jackson, that's what you said last year, and you were gone for 6 months.
Ooh, no, don't do that. Brian says, yikes, I'm hoping your internet holds, Jackson, as do we all.
And she also says, Jason Rod is the middle member of the 6262 Club. Eric is first. I'm last.
That's it.
Wow. Where does that leave? Oh, it's talking about 1962? Okay.
Yep. In 1962.
I was a year behind you guys. So.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, Mrs. Werewolf and myself went out in 30 degrees, not the cold kind. Not sure.
And I'm Looney Tune. Is that a new one?
I'm not sure. Well, welcome aboard. I am Looney Tunes. Great to have you with us, man.
And they say, I'm nervous. Please show me some good books to calm my nerves.
Well, stick around. You'll be able to see some books. RDV says, Don Cheadle is the best War Machine actor.
And Brian says, welcome, Looney Tune.
Yes. Welcome aboard. Jay says, Jason is my new best friend. Boy, you must make a lot of money to be able to pay all these people.
Yeah, Jason says, the best Iron Man, Victor Von Doom. Forgive me, Maranya.
Oh. And Maranya says, RDV, bite your tongue. That is so untrue. It's scary, she says.
And she says, I'll reserve judgment on that one, Jason.
Michael Taylor says, peanut M&M's, breakfast of champions. I agree.
And Jason says, well, thank your best friend, Jay. We can agree Donnie Ketch is the best ghostwriter, or Danny Ketch. No, we will not agree on that.
No. No. Oh. Jay says, I'll agree with that, Jason. You must be Gen X like myself, he says.
And Michael says, howdy to Micah.
Maranya says, the best War Machine actor was the one they didn't cast him as, namely Anthony Mackie.
And Jackson says, Barry Allen and Johnny Blaze for the win.
There we go. Yes. Jackson coming through. Yes. Jay Lucian says, go back to bed, Jackson.
And Michael Taylor says, orange.
That must be the M&M color that he pulled out first.
Yeah.
So he's the orange one. And I am Looney Tunes, says Dr. Silver Age. Are you my dad? I don't know. It depends on who you are. Oh, hey, there we go. We got the line laid down by Maranya. That means it's time to show some comics. So there we go. All righty. You got some books over there you want to show?
Got some books over here.
All right.
Got some books over here. Got into my box. It's got my ACG comics in it. And I know we're both big fans of that little company.
Yeah. There we go.
American Comics Group. So let's look at some Forbidden Worlds, number 125 with Magic Man.
Yes.
And that is Pete Costanza on the cover. And number 118, Forbidden Worlds, the Space Pirates. Some great Silver Age stuff. This one's a little worse. I think I found this like at a flea market in Tennessee a few years ago and just thought it was cool. But these things are outrageous now. I got it for a few bucks, but this is Out of the Night, number 7. Some Silver Age horror there.
Cool.
Got some Romantic Adventures, number 127.
Wow.
I should have known he couldn't really love a little fool like me. Do you have to be smart to win out in romance? See the answer in The Brainless Type. Apologies to all you females, but we didn't write it. And we have Gasp Comics, number 4. And Gasp Comics, number 3. I like this cover.
Yeah, that's a neat one.
Ventures into the Unknown, 168. From beyond life itself came the haunted cane. Oh no, that's a dead man's cane. And here we got Adventures in the Unknown, number 167 with Nemesis.
There you go.
$165, some more Nemesis.
It's funny because that's one of the groups, the comic groups that I never saw as a kid on any of the mag racks or anything like that. Never saw those ACGs.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long they went. They might have been off the racks by the time I started collecting. We've got 164. Nemesis going up against the She-Devil. I didn't know my ex-wife was in comics.
Uh-oh.
Adventures in the Unknown 163. The Curious Case of K.O. Casey.
Nice.
This is fun stuff. They didn't take themselves too seriously.
No.
Which that's what comics is all about. These things, they've got me. Looks like they have. Covered by Chick Stone. And number 161, The Menace of Magic. And number 160, Assignment Perilous.
Nice.
He almost looks like that old villain in Wonder Woman, Egg Foo. Remember that?
Oh, yes. Yes.
And number 159, he's fighting a bar. I can barely stand it.
Ooh.
Adventures in the Unknown 158. Covered by Jay Kafka.
Nice.
Number 157, more Nemesis. The Case of the Tittering Texan. Here's one for ECR. Down in sunny South Texas. And got number 156. He's paralyzed and freezing. How he's able to talk, I don't know. And number 155, Beware of the Elemental Force.
Nice.
And number 154, I think this is the first appearance of Nemesis, Out of the Unknown, a ghostly hero.
Yep, that's his first one.
Yeah, I think I'm just missing a couple out of that run.
I think I need one more. I think it's the one with the flame girl there that you showed.
Okay.
I think that's the only one.
Worlds 131 with more Magic Man.
Yes.
And number 139, The Proper Spirit. And 143, we got dinosaurs and we got spaceships. What else do you want?
That's it. Couldn't ask for more.
Couldn't ask for more. And here's number 26. This is an older issue. Where have you brought me? And number 37 of Unknown Worlds. There isn't a living man who dares stop me. But there's a couple dead ones that take care of business. I'll show one more. Number 38 of Unknown Worlds All-Star action issue. Which boy have a piece of this delicious candy and other mystery thrillers?
Oh, neat.
There we go.
All righty. Cool stuff. All right. Thank you, Maranya, for the pause line and keeping me going here, because I'd get lost without that line.
Is it keeping you going or stopping everybody else?
I don't know.
Okay, Jason says, yes, started collecting in the 90s. New Warriors, Guardians of the Galaxy by Jim Valentino and Ghost Rider Danny Ketch were my first series, Jay.
Oh, there you go.
And from Werewolf, it's very windy over here, but not as windy as Jackson's Bottom.
Okay.
Wow. Saturday morning fart jokes. Okay. Jackson says, I only do that when you're around, Hobbs. Evan Michael Taylor, Rod, put catnip in the carrier.
Yeah, we've tried it. We put catnip in there. We put their treats. They like those delectable things. That we put that in there. They just know when that thing comes out, it's not going to be a good day.
Maybe it worked better like if they didn't see it first. You just kind of was petting on them, and all of a sudden you have it on the end, just kind of dropping me.
We've even tried it without the carrier and just wrap them up in a blanket and take them. But no, they know. They know if they're leaving the house, they know the only place they go outside the house is to the vet.
In the carrier, yeah. And Scotty Z70's in the house.
How you doing, Scotty?
And he says, hey, y'all, I've gotten a ton of sun this week, 70 degrees and beautiful, and I got the season pass to park on the island, so I'm going to make the most of that $175 spent.
Wow. Ooh, that's an expensive parking ticket.
And Worrell says, sorry, Maron, you can't take Jackson anywhere. Jason says, Scotty in the house. And from Scotty, I got some beautiful comic books from Rob this week. Beautiful.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I'm assuming he's talking about Triple C.
That's what I would think. Yeah.
And from Ron, says, hey there, Scotty. Ron says, Jackson and Werewolf. Scotty says, yeah, I'm back in the house because today it's drizzly and only 63 degrees, not the best for walking in sand barefoot.
Only 63. Only
63. And diabetic Superman, DS.
How you doing, DS?
Good morning, everyone. Happy to see you. Welcome to the show.
Great to have you with us.
And from Rhonda, good morning, DS and Shadow. Hey, DS, Jackson says. From Scotty, I wanted War Machine to be the actor from Police Academy that makes all the sound effects. And Jason says, good morning, diabolical diabetic Superman, since we know Rod was going to say diabolical.
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to get it right.
And Jason says, Michael Winslow is the actor, Scotty, and I'd go with casting him as War Machine.
He can make his own sound effects.
I just saw him the other day. I was watching Spaceballs again and saw him in there. And Michael says, cool Forbidden World's plane cover. Thank you, sir. And Brian says, Michael Winslow would have been cool, but he was good in Spaceballs. Yeah.
There you
Great
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Jason says, Ronnie, the rumor is he'll be in Spaceballs 2 as well. I hope so.
When is that due to come out? Does anybody know?
I'm not sure. They better do it soon because Mel Brooks is 99 years old. So
yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Right. And Scotty says, brainless type. So she's a blonde. Yeah. Julie Brown. I don't know what that means. And Ronnie says, I'm wary about that sequel myself. Michael says, $6 Million Man movie coming. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Who's playing the role of Steve Austin?
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Give us more details, Michael.
Yes. We want the inside scoop, Mike.
Jason says, understandable, Ron. I have my fingers crossed it's good. As are we all. Yeah.
Yes.
That's Space Baby. Welcome, sir.
How you doing, Space Baby?
Great to see you. He says, those ACGs. Yeah. Love them. Ron says, another one I'm worried about, Michael, is good morning about my, no one she's worried about. Good morning, Space Baby. Yeah. And Jack says, Shannon beat me to the ex-wife joke. Yeah, I got 1 million of them. And Jason says, ex-wives should be its own supervillain team. Wow. That's just scary to think about. Scotty says, Legion of ex-wives. Rania says, that hero on the unknown covers looks like he dressed in the dark and picked items at random from a bunch of superhero costumes, including the Phantom's briefs. Like I said, I don't think they took themselves too seriously on that.
No,
but she is right.
Not at all.
And Scotty says, ex-women? Yeah. There might be some copyright infringement there. I don't know about that one. He says ex-women were the ex-wives of the X-Men. Okay. And Jason says, ex-women is a whole different thing nowadays, Scotty. And I am Looney Tunes, I'm Looney Tunes. Says, does Shannon own any slabs? Shannon's got very few. I'm not a big slab guy, but I've got a few. Scotty says, oh yeah, I forgot about the X-Men spoof on Craig Ferguson. X-Men, okay. And World says, Jackson has more wives than Shannon has hamster and sweaters comics. It's close. Well, there's some shells being lobbed now. And Space Baby says, Shannon, put those in Mylars. I got a lot of stuff I need to rebag. I mean, Mylars are expensive, so I go with the stuff from Comic Pro line. They're cheap, and they're almost like Mylars. So it's coming. It's just a slow process. You know what I'm talking about, right, Rod?
Yes, I do. Yeah, very slow process for me.
Yeah, it's a time thing for me. I've got the materials, just not the time, you know. And Jason says, which X-Men have ex-wives?
Ooh, I don't know.
Don't follow X-Men. Jackson Orkirk says, Hobbs, I'm not that bad. ECR says, love them all, Shannon. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
And Jason says, fart jokes, they're a gas. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving now. Sorry, Jackson. And Scotty says, Cyclops and Madeline Pryor. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I wasn't sure. That's been a long time since he's been married to her. And like the cover says, Scott Cyclops Summers had an ex-wife and lost a wife.
Yep.
And Jay says, I actually did forget Cyclops has an ex-wife. Yeah. Ooh. And did you see the Avengers Doomsday little trailer with Cyclops in it?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of.
I was going to say I just saw the Thor little vignette thing that they did. I just saw that last night.
Yeah. Ron says, did you fix the Legion of Peanut Pets video, Rod? If so, please play it.
I have not. That's why I didn't play it yet. I have not gotten to finish that up. It's taken a little bit longer than I want, but I will have it ready to go next week for sure. So I apologize.
And Michael says, very cool book, Shannon. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Scotty says, there's a Spaceballs 2 coming. I'm excited. Oh, yeah. I was too when I heard. I just hate that, John Candy's not around to be in it. Jason said, filming is done on Spaceballs 2, so it should be this year. Oh, cool.
Oh, good. Another movie to look forward to.
Scotty says, with inflation, shouldn't it be the $6 billion man?
Probably. Throw some tax on there.
And I'm Looney Tunes says, Rod, what was the first comic book you remember buying?
The first one I remember buying, my earliest recollection, I think it was Brave and the Bold. I think it was like 70. I think it was the one with the Batman and the Spectre, I believe. That's the first one I can remember buying myself. And because that was Neil Adams' cover. And I know I read books before that because I hadn't seen Neil Adams before that cover. And that just kind of changed my world right there. So that's the one that I remember. That's usually the one I go to.
Yeah, I can't remember actually when it transferred from my folks buying me comic books to me going spending my own money. I just can't remember, what that detail was. So
Yep.
It's been a while. And Michael Taylor says, I forgot his name. I think he's an unknown. World says Mel Brooks is older than Jackson's jokes.
Ouch.
And diabetic Superman. Sorry, DS. I even considered changing my name to Diabolical Superman for Rod.
Oh, I'm so sorry, DS, man. I'm trying to get it right, man. I'm trying to get it right. So far, I've done good today.
And Scotty says, the only slab I want is a slab of steak. Hey, I'm with you. And Jason says, that slab sounds more like a villain or a prison, LOL. And Jason says, a fart made Shannon leave the chat. And Michael says, I think the Sasquatch is the villain. Okay. Interesting. And Jackson says, probably his own.
Oh,
man, we can't let these kids loose. I'm telling you. And Michael Taylor says, it looks different in many ways. And Jackson says, Comic Talk? What kind of channel is this? RDV says, question for the panel. What is the first comic you read that you regretted buying? That'll be a lot.
Yeah, I have to think on that one.
And DS says, who knows how many ex-wives Wolverine has, given his age?
Oh, good point. Good point, DS.
To ponder. And from Jason Jackson, are you implying there is old farts here? Jackson's having a laugh. Or you know what is it? Was it the zipper mouth? Is that what that was?
I think so.
I can't see. I'm trying to look through my phone here, so this is.
Yeah, well, even with on my big screen here, it's still very small to see, but I think that's what it is. Yeah.
And Jason said, DS, that sounds like a story in itself. Wolverine ex-wife showing up as a new villain.
Well, there you go. That could be a story. All right, there we go. She laid down the line again. I guess she wants to see some more comics.
Sure.
All right. Well, just so happens I went to the comic store this past week, I mean, and I picked up some new ones, and I picked up a whole bunch of bronze stuff. Nice. Here we go. I got them all right here. Look at that. Holy cow. All right, we'll start off with the new books. We got the DC KO month or year going on or whatever. I haven't really been following the KO storyline, but I had to get this because Etrigan's in it.
There we go.
Yeah, I had to pick this one up. Haven't read it yet. So Luthor against Etrigan. That I'll pay for that. So and we got Justice League Unlimited number 14. And I guess it's also part of the DC KO tie-in.
Right.
So, and then a must-have, JSA Year 1. They're continuing the Year 1.
There we go. Yeah, I still I've got those in a cart because I haven't been getting new books the last few months.
And of course, saw this. You gotta always pick these up. These Dynamite books that are based on Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Here's number 5 of Blue Falcon and Dynamite.
Blue Falcon, there we go.
Yeah, have to pick that one up. So, all right. Then I picked up some facsimiles. I got Brave and the Bold number 28 because it's as close as I'll get to the real thing.
Yeah, I think I've got the facsimile. I've got the Millennium Edition. Then there's some other kind of reprint.
Yeah. And then I picked up a reprint on Marvel Spotlight number 12. I believe the origin of the Son of Satan.
Oh, nice.
So picked that one up. And I picked up this one here. I have the original, but I picked this one up. So if I want to read the story again, I can just pull this one out instead of trying to pull out my original. It's Marvel feature number 1. And it's the Defenders.
Awesome.
So, and it's square bound too. So they did it right. They did it right.
They did it right.
So, all right. Now let's get into the bronze stuff. I started off with this is an upgrade for me. Invaders number 6.
Oh, that's a great cover. King Kirby at his best right there.
Yeah. Liberty Legion.
Yeah.
Love it. So
lots
this is an upgrade. And like you, I'm also trying to pick up all the Jack of Hearts appearances I can find. This one here just happened to stumble across in the bins. It is Cosmic Powers. I guess it's a 6-issue miniseries, and he appears in issue 3 with what's that say, Ganymede? I don't know if I'm even pronouncing her name right.
Huh? I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. I have no idea, but Jack of Hearts was in it, so I had to pick it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna check that out. Like I say, I'm trying to pick up all the Bronze Age appearances. I guess years after, so that's probably why I didn't notice it. Yeah,
this looks like it's fairly recent, maybe early 2000s.
Yeah,
but and then this one here, you'll know why I picked it up as soon as you see the cover, because I don't have many of these issues in my collection. It's Conan number 154.
There we go. Nothing wrong with Conan.
No, you got some go-go checks on a Conan.
Yeah, I know why you picked it up.
So, yep, had to pick up those. I pick up those stray ones that have go-go checks on them from different companies. I'll pick those up just to have them for fun. Here is another upgrade for me. This is Human Fly number 1.
There we go.
I just bought a Human Fly number 1 not too long ago, but it had a couple of pages inside were messed up, so I had to get a new one. Then we got number 8 of Kull the Conqueror.
Oh yeah, yeah, I love Kull. I'm about 2 issues shy of having that run.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I'm a lot further away than that. Then we got the Inhumans, number 7, trying to make headway in this.
Yeah, I like that. George Perez did a lot of the early issues.
I was always a Triton fan. I loved the Triton character. So there's number 7, and I picked up number 11 as well. So there we go. And here's another series. I think you completed this one. I think Steel by DC.
Oh yeah. There was only 5 issues of that. That was one of the victims of the DC implosion right there.
This one is number 4. Issue number 4.
And if you like that character, a little interesting factoid on that: the contents for issue 6 were actually kind of reworked. And a few later, they put that story in the All-Star Squadron series.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do you remember what issue that was? Because I think.
Not off the top of my head, it might be like in the first 10 or so, like 9 or 10. I could be wrong because it's been a while since I looked at that. But yeah, they took a lot of Don Heck's art and reworked it into like a little segment in that story.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure I have that entire run. All-Star Squadron. So
well, you got it then, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then I picked up some Kazar. Bunch of Kazar here. Here's number 8.
Kazar.
Well, there we go.
Lots of Bronze Age goodness today. Love it.
Yeah, this is all Bronze Age, these books. I don't think there's any Silver Age or other than the new stuff, anything newer. So here's number 13.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a series that's not too bad on the pocketbook right there.
Nope. Here is number 15.
Yeah.
$3. I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, and in Astonishing Tales, too. It's pretty good.
I'm trying to get that run as well. Here's a number 16 with Claw.
I always wondered, like, why would they call a guy with sonic powers Claw? Did you ever wonder about that?
Yeah, because it's not a claw. You know, if he had a claw, you know, that'd be one thing.
Looks like a miniature satellite dish or something. I don't know what's.
And then I picked up a couple of Doc Savage. I finally got me a Doc Savage #1.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need one issue to complete that one. One or you only run like 8 issues, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it only went like I think it might be 8 issues because I have #8 here. I think I'm down to needing 1 now.
Yeah, I think I need.
As I picked up #4.
Yeah.
And #8.
There we go. Yeah, a lot of these little short run series from Marvel and DC really get overlooked.
Yep, I agree. Here's another series I'm pretty sure you have completed. It's Sandman #5.
I have completed that one. I love that series, man. Just I wished it had ran longer.
And here's another series that I got hooked on by Howler Mouse there. Tim, he got me interested in Astro City, which I love, and he got me interested in this series too, Starman. And here's the annual #1.
There we go.
So I got
my son the first compendium, which is like the first 40 issues plus like the Shade miniseries and some other stories. And I, we know each other really well, and he never had read any of it. And now he's like, Dad, I love it. I go out in my car on my lunch break and I dig into that stuff. It's awesome. I was like, I know. he's not much into buying single comics. He likes to get when they've already collected them in trades or omnibuses or compendiums or whatever. So.
And I picked up #3 of Micronauts. Not only is it a #3, but they tell me that it's a Whitman variant type of thing. So I don't care. It's #3. I don't have #3, so I had to pick one
I mean, that's another one that's not hard on the wallet.
Nope. And that was one of the series I was buying off the rack way back when it was coming out. And I traded some books with a friend of mine who wound up moving to Florida, and Micronauts was one of the ones he liked. So I traded him, I think Fantastic Fours, for that. So here's another DC Bronze Age 20 center, Strange Sports Stories, #6.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was one of those house ad books. I was like, I think I got like a couple runs of that series now. Some fun stuff.
This is the monster version of Caddyshack.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that like earlier that they did like Strange Sports Stories and Brave and Bold back in the day.
Yep.
Until later on. Yeah.
Yep. I think in the 40 numbers 40, I think, or maybe
30s,
just
40s, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Here is #4 of Strange Sports. I love those split covers like that, though.
Yeah, I remember that story about the basketball team. It was like the guys that were playing. It was like the faceless ones were their sons from the future. They were playing, and the fate of the earth hung in the balance or something. I'm not sure, but it was pretty cool. Fate of the earth always hangs in the balance.
And then I picked up a couple of 2, 3, 4 giant size books. This is Giant Size Dracula #2. I'm trying to get all the giant size square bounds from like 74, 75.
Oh yeah.
So made a little dent in that. Here's Giant Size Master of Kung Fu #3.
Oh yeah. Shang-Chi.
And Master of Kung Fu #1. King size annual.
Good stuff.
And here is another annual, king size annual for Luke Cage, Power Man #1.
There we go. Sweet Christmas. What a beautiful cover.
And the last two I picked up Marvel Premieres. Number 12, continuing the Doctor Strange run. So these can get kind of pricey.
Yeah, I bought most of those in a lot back in the 90s, so I was glad to get that. Yeah.
You were smart. Here's number 13.
Yeah. Man, I love the artwork. A lot of Frank Bruner.
Yeah. So, all right. There we go. Oh, I also got this one too.
There we go. Toonami.
That's it. Had to get it because they got the Herculoids.
There you
go. Space Ghost and the Galaxy Trio, and
yeah.
So have to get that. All right, there we go.
Awesome stuff, man.
Let's see here. Go back to the line. There we go. Thank you so much, Maranya. Keep me in line. So, all right. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, I dozed off, Jackson. I thought it was the Loch Ness Monster channel. Oh, Scotty says, I guess Yuriko never tied the knot with Logan. I don't know if they ever got married.
No, I think she broke it off with him.
Wow.
That's when I was actually reading X-Men.
Robert Harrison, the neighbor to the north. How you doing, Bob?
Welcome, Bob. Always happy to see you.
Yeah, man. I was bummed that he's not going to do the Bob and Rick show no more.
Oh,
they're not going to do those, but they're still going to watch movies and stuff like that. So I'm sure he'll still do reviews on stuff like that. So gotta check him out. Check out his channel. He says, if you just have comic books that are slabbed, you could never read any of them. Are you a comic book collector? If you get those, I have exactly one slab comic. That's it. And the only reason I have that slab comic is because I wanted to be able to intelligently talk about a slabbed comic and what they looked like and whatnot like that. Yeah. That's the only reason I bought it, so I could familiarize myself with a slab comic. I've
got 5 or 6 left. I gave a couple away, and I sold one. I had like an 8.5 of All-Star 58, first Power Girl, which I was just kind of needing cash in, and I've got a few copies of that book anyway. But yeah, to me, I bought them like it was a good deal, or if I was looking for a certain book and I can only find like a slab copy at that time, and it was a good deal, then I bought like that. I think I had my Strange Adventures 205. That's how I've got mine. Because that was, for some reason, it was cheaper than a lot of the ones that were just raw.
Huh. Nope. And I don't have. I mean, I don't begrudge people if they want to collect slabs. You collect what you want to collect. For me personally, I'm just an old school guy like you. I grew up on being able to read them, and so I could never see myself with slabs for.
Yeah, I think as far as Robert's question, I think you can be a comic book collector, but you can't enjoy the comics the way that you should, just my opinion, unless you get to read them,
Right. But I know a lot of times the slab thing is more based towards the money aspect, because you get more money when you sell them and they're slabbed and they got a official grade on them or something like that.
Speaking of money, I don't know if you saw it, but I noticed, there was like a new record set for the sale of a comic. A private collector bought a 9.0 of Action Comics 1 for $15 million. $15 million. Crazy. So, and that was the copy that Nicolas Cage owned, actually.
I even if I had $15 million, I don't think I could do that.
No.
There's just way too much more that I would want to spend more money on than just 15 million for one book. But hey, everybody's got to collect what they want to collect.
Each his own, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Michael Taylor says, "Oh, they brought the demon back." Yep. That issue. That's why I had to pick it up, because I love Etrigan. So I had to pick that up when I saw that.
Nice.
Jay says, "Is that new JSA series any good?" I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Well, it's a little different, but I mean, every iteration or incarnation is going to be different from the others. So, but if you love the characters, I know Rod's like me, so you pick it up. It might be great, it might be trash, but you got to have
it. Yes. Mike Taylor says, "Facsimile is the best thing about modern comics, in my opinion."
Cannot argue that.
Nope. Because in some ways, like I said, that's the closest I'm going to ever get to Brave and the Bold number 28. So that's fine by me. As long as as long as it's got the complete story, that's what I want.
There we go.
So Jay says, "RDV, can't remember my first, but I do remember very much regretting every issue of Heroes in Crisis." Jason says, "Love Jack of Hearts. Who doesn't love She-Hulk's boyfriend? Was he her boyfriend?
I don't know.
I must have missed that. Holy mackerel. Well, that means I got to go and get look through the She-Hulk books to get my Jack of Hearts.
Well, I've got that She-Hulk run. I don't think he appears in that series.
I wonder where he. All right, Jason, you got to give me more details on that. Scotty says, "Jack of Hearts, I'm doing the same thing. I want every issue with Jack Hart and also Stingray."
Yeah, that's another good character.
Yeah, Stingray is one of those ones you really rarely see.
Oh, yeah. But you got to love the visual. I love the costume.
Yep. Jason says, "Rod, that book is either late 90s or early 2000s. You need to get the rest of it," he says. "Every issue spotlighted a cosmic Marvel character, and it started with Thanos." Yeah, I briefly looked it up last night when I was entering him into my inventory spreadsheet, and because I didn't know anything about it, so I was looking to see. And yeah, I saw I think they have an issue with Captain Marvel and stuff like that too. So I may try to pick those up. I bet you I could pick those up in the dollar bin or the dollar room, so
I'm sure.
I've never seen those before. Jackson Roykirk says, "There are a few Go-Go Checks covers from the same month that Conan came out. I know Captain America had one." Yeah, because didn't they do it like one of those assistant editors month type of thing?
Yeah, they probably did. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
They always do something goofy. Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever I come across them, if I find them, I'll get them just for the novelty of it, So he also says, "Oops, darn, you made me slip into the comic talk," he says. Michael Taylor says, "Had a chance to bid on that Cull number 8, but passed." Well, there you go. You didn't have the copy that the grade or whatever that you liked, or what was the issue with that one? I'm curious, Michael. I want to know. Maranya says, "Yes, the assistant editor's issue of Iron Man in that era has Go-Go Checks on it." Yes, and I believe I have that Iron Man issue as well. So that's what I was thinking of when I was saying that too. Michael Taylor says, "Cool Kazar number 15." Thank you, Michael. And Scotty says, "Is Doc Savage related to Macho Man Randy Savage?" I don't think so. I'm not. I have to look. Michael Taylor says, "Gotta love werewolf covers." There you go. And Jason says, "He is Macho Man after Randy got his doctorate." Scotty says, "Astro City? Cool. An entire city for mutts from the Jetsons." Not quite. Got it. Not quite. Robin Harrison says, "You're not buying any of those Absolute comics from DC?" I don't have too many of them. I started out buying a couple of them, like the Batman, and I think I tried one or two of the Superman. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, when I was buying new comics, the absolute Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and even Flash, I thought were really good. Some of the others that I just never did get to. I got like an issue or two of the Martian Manhunter one, but I wasn't crazy about the art. But that's like the one that all the critics are like raving about. So, but yeah, and I think they're maybe in the DC KO thing they show up that universe. So, but like I say, I've kind of been out of the new stuff for a few months. You know, all the stuff going on with family. You know, I know you understand that.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe dip my toe back into the new stuff later on.
Who is the absolute in the Flash series, in the absolute Flash series? Who is the Flash in that one?
You're not gonna like it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's Wally, but the story's really good, and Barry Allen is involved for a little bit. It's just a different take, you know. It's like almost like an Elseworlds thing.
Mm.
But
well, I was finally getting to read the new history of DC Universe, and the first page in the first book there's Barry, and he's sitting there on the splash page, which was really cool because they had a bunch of items and stuff like that from his adventures and stuff, which was really cool. I like those kind of Easter egg things.
Oh yeah.
But he's sitting there and he says, "Yeah, I was the fastest man on earth, but I'm retired now." And I'm like, no, you can't retire. Get that suit on.
You know how it goes. It goes in cycles. They'll bring him back as the main Flash sooner or later.
I'm hoping. From your lips to God's ears.
Right.
Scotty says, Micronauts, golden goodness, he says.
Yeah, Michael Golden did some good work on that.
Jason Nutter, he says, love Astro City. Yeah, I know you do. I'm the same way. Great stuff. Maranya says, hey there, Robert. And Scotty says, what's a giant-sized Dracula? Is that when he has had way too much blood? Like blow up like a tick, you know? Jason, where do they come up with this stuff? Oh, Jason says, it's another win. It's when another villain shoots him with an enlarged ray, giant-sized Dracula. Michael Taylor says, cool Cartoon Network UFO cover. Very nice books, Rod. Well, thank you, Michael. Appreciate that, my friend. And Easy Comic Reader says, when can I come over and read them giant-sized funny books? Oh, anytime, Easy. Anytime. Scotty says, don't forget to reserve limited collector's edition C39 facsimile edition coming out February 25th for $14.99. I sent my request to the comic store. It's also did the Fantastic Four facsimile. Now, which one is that, Scotty? Is that which limited collector's edition is C39? Who is that?
It's a DC. I'm not sure about which one that is.
Yeah.
I've got pretty much all the DC stuff, but I can't remember the numbering or what was in that number.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. I'm trying to think that I'll never remember. So let's see what else Scotty says. He says, did the FF facsimile run end with number 12? I couldn't find number 13 coming anytime soon. I haven't seen number 12. I want to get number 12 because that's one of my favorite FF books. The first meeting of Thing and the Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's a classic. I want to get that. I have the original one, but I want to get the facsimile. I figured it would keep going since facsimiles are better than modern. I had heard that they were only going to do a certain amount of them, but I don't remember what number they were going to go up to. Did you hear anything?
No, I don't know.
All righty. Jason says, well, a well-read issue that's in bad shape will always mean more than a slab comic no one's ever reading. I can't disagree with you, Jason. I can't disagree with you at all. So
Yeah, I disappeared there, man.
Scotty says 15 million. I'd collect a small island in the tropics, he says.
Right.
There you go, Scotty. And Michael Taylor says, yeah, I want to enjoy the story, the ads, the letter pages, the art, etc. That's just me, though. No, that's not just you. That's us as well.
I was going to say that. It's just us. Yeah.
Absolutely. There was a lot more than just the story in those books that we enjoyed. Like you said, the house ads. For me, especially like Marvel and DC, I used to love to find in DC it would be direct currents or the Marvel checklist in the Marvel books.
Yeah.
You know,
you have Stan's soapbox and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yep. So we're right there in your camp, Michael. Jason says 15 million. I'd start a charity company. There you go. Says yes. One of the most recent She-Hulk runs had Jack of Hearts as her boyfriend.
So it's modern books. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. He says Scotty says Jack of Hearts and Stingray are my two favorite underdog heroes of Marvel. There you go. Nothing wrong with those. Hey, Triple P, how you doing, Andrew?
Welcome, Andrew.
Thanks so much for dropping in there, buddy. He says, greetings and salutations, Rockin' Rodney, Sheik Shannon, and Dame Maranya, and the Fellowship of Peanuts. I like that, the Fellowship of the Peanuts. Thanks, you. Jason says, Stingray is definitely a phenomenal visual character. And the Jackson Rourke says, no bigger underdog than Underdog. Underdog, one of the greatest theme songs ever in cartoon history. Jason says, Underdog theme. Yeah, there we go. Jason says, Underdog theme by Andy Kaufman. So entertaining. No, he did Mighty Mouse.
That was Mighty Mouse, yeah. Mighty Mouse is on his way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Michael Taylor says, Rod, I wanted to bid on Cull 8, but had to pick and choose that day. Limited funds that I know all too well, Michael.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So totally get it, man.
It's bad when you have to do either or.
Yes. But it's been that way through all our collecting career, right? Because when you had a quarter and you had to, do I want to buy a 25-cent book or two 12-centers? What do I do?
Right.
So Scotty says, absolute. Is that series with the tatted Wonder Woman? I'm kind of interested in that, but not for a $5 book. That's due to me.
Tattooed Wonder Woman? She has got some tattoos. I don't like paying $5 a book for new books either, so anytime I got new ones, probably 95% of them came through a subscription service where you had to pre-order, and I get all my stuff like 40% off.
Cool.
That's the only way I can do any kind of new books. Yeah.
Eric K, he says number 39 is Secret Origins of Supervillains.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. There were two of those though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have both of those, so.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember what was in it.
I would never remember. Scotty says Secret Origins of Supervillains. It's a huge book. I love them limited collector's editions.
Oh yeah, we're in the camp.
Yes, sir. Rebub. Eric K also says, my wife gave me a nice high grade original of it for Christmas. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Diabetic Superman. No, almost. Diabetic Superman says, I'd like to read Astro City, but I don't know where to start. And that it's kind of convoluted a little bit because they've had, I think, 3 different runs, 3 different series, and a couple different companies. So I think Astro City, if you read the first volume is by Image, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
So if you get that one, that's the one to start out with.
Yeah, and then DC got a hold of the properties later on. Yeah, just if you can find the trades for it, that would be the way to go.
So, but it's just really, really good. I mean, they have their own Golden Age, their own Bronze and Silver Age characters, and they do the books in the style of whatever age that the hero is. Like the Silver Agent, he was like a Silver Age guy, so his comic was done with a Silver Age flavor. It's really, really clever the way they did it.
I think through all the runs, I think mainly Alex Ross was the cover artist on all of them, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Then, I don't remember anybody else.
Can't remember the guy's name that did the inside art, but it was like a combination of like Neil Adams and Rich Buckler and Alex Ross all rolled into one. Art was really good on most of those.
It's a really good series. I can't recommend it enough to people.
Oh, yeah.
So Jason says, DS, the first trade is the best place. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Jason. He said the first trade is the best place to start with Astro City. Excuse me. So good advice. The Jackson Roykirk says, it is confusing, DS. I did find the first 6 issues in a trade. I read the first 2 issues so far. Yeah. What did you think, Jackson? What did you think, sir? We want to know. Jason says, or the second, which is the Confessor storyline.
Yeah.
They actually even put out some action figures, and I have the Confessor action figure somewhere. But that's the only one I got. I wanted to get the Samaritan one, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I kind of like that story where the Samaritan and Winged Victory went out on a date.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yes, sir.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I mean, the stories are really good. I really enjoy them. So, DS says, thank you, Jason. And Michael Taylor says, the only facsimile I have is Detective Comics 31. I missed out on a lot of great ones because for years I wasn't aware they were doing them. You could probably still find some at the comic store because I know mine still has ones that at least a year old, but they still have copies of.
Oh yeah, my LCS, he's got like a whole rack just dedicated to like all the facsimiles DC and Marvel put out.
Yep. Exactly. That's exactly what my guys do. So cool beans. Michael Taylor also says, I know, just saying. There you go. Jason says, Astro City tends to do a lot of single issue stories. So by trade might be easier to start with. Good advice. He also says, dang, I am having a mixed up morning, but at least I know Wally West is the best Flash. I think you're just really mixed up now. In fact, it's time for an intervention.
Yeah.
Eric Green says, Astro City. Kiki Puppet reference. Oh, no, I didn't do it right. I need to do it. Astro City. There we go.
There we go.
You gotta represent. The Jackson Roykirk says it's still confusing since the trades had multiple 1s and 2s and 3s. Yes.
Yep.
And Robert Harrison says hi to Maranya. The Jackson Roykirk says, ugh, Eric. Now I'm going to do whatever Rod says. Astro City. Jason says it's diabolical how Rod can say diabolical instead of diabetic. Isn't it, diabetic Superman? Ha ha, I did it. And Maranya says, Ruh-roh, Rackton. Eric Breen says Brent Anderson has the interior artist on Astro City.
Yeah, absolutely right, Eric. Thank you. I couldn't remember his name for some reason. It's been a while since I read Astro City. But yeah, great artist.
All right, way to go, Eric. He's not the professor for nothing.
There you go.
The Jackson Roykirk says the great Kurt Busiek writing Astro City. Yes. And for a while there, he had stopped doing it because I think he was ill or something. He had some health problems.
Yep.
And I know they did. In fact, I just came across it somewhere. thought I had it right here, but no. Where they did, I think it was Image put out an Astro City book, but it was probably 6-8 months ago. So I don't think they're doing anything with it right now, which is too bad because it's a really, really good mythology. The whole thing is really good. Jason says Astro City also had a long in-between series due to... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Exactly. Health issues. And the Jackson Rourke says, and multiple comic companies publishing Astro City. Yep. You are right, sir. Jason says Astro City crossing with Big Bang Comics is a dream crossover.
That would be a good one.
Yes, sir. Big Bang, that's another whole thing that's really good to get into. Diabetic Superman says Rod is doing his best, Jason, given his age. Yes, given my age. Exactly. You got it, DS. Jason says DS Rod's age? That's a high number, isn't it? Scotty says, oh, I know Big Bang Comics. Those were fun and so hard to find in the wild. When I do find them, though, I find them in the dollar bin nowadays. Jason says, definitely a fun series, Scotty. Eric Breen says, not saying Rod is old, but next year he'll be asking Mrs. Silverage if she still needs him or if she still feeds him. When I'm 65 or 4 or 3, whatever it is. The Jackson Rourke says, ha! I just got the remixed Sergeant Pepper for Christmas, he says. There you go. Jason says, Eric, she just puts out a plate with a slice of pizza in a water dish. There you go. You've been to my house then. All righty. That catches us up with the Peanut Gallery. You got some more books to show?
I got some more books to show.
All right. It is all you. There you go.
I'll show a few more ACG, and I think I got some Tower comics in here, too. Got some more Unknown Worlds, number 39. There's Nobody at the Wheel. It's a ghost car. Covered by Kurt Schaffenberger. And number 40. Yeah, as I said before, these books don't take themselves too seriously. But they're fun to read. And the art is really good. Here's another copy of number 40. And there's number 42. We've got him. Adventures into the Unknown, number 144. Here's one in Mylar for some reason. And number 142.
Wow.
Strange. I feel strange, as if I were two persons.
You're looking kind of pale, one of them.
Yeah, I just, I get that syndrome going sometime. I just get beside myself and I just like, hey, how you doing? But Adventures in, 141. $136. There's sometimes you can find some real deals on these.
Yeah.
Here's number 125 in Mylar, 1961. 124. Unknown Worlds, number 18. Number 43. More Kurt Schaffenberger. I always loved Schaffenberger's art. I mean, he did a lot of stuff on Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen, and he did a lot of the newer stories on when it turned into Superman Family. Seemed like he always drew the lead story on a lot of those.
It's fun. You go on that amazing world of comics there, and you can I like to go in and take an artist, and then it'll give you by date in chronological order what he worked on.
Oh yeah.
And it's neat to see where they go, where they started and what they worked on and where they went.
Right. Yeah, I like that website a lot better. You know, if I'm looking up stuff or reference or whatever, I like looking at that one more so than maybe a comic book database, because that's like there's just like too much information on the that. There's number 45. 46. Number 47, The Year's Strangest Stories. Yeah, a lot of these are kind of reminiscent. Some of those early House of Mysteries or Unexpected.
They have that flavor to them.
50s and 60s, yeah. Here's number 48. Number 49. Get back, it's Satan himself. I don't know. I think maybe it's the Rat Patrol. I'm not sure.
Oh, there we go. Rat Patrol, baby.
And last ACG comic, Unknown Worlds number 52. I'd die if we met the Grizzly Ghost. Uh-oh. The Grizzly Damaged comic if I don't watch out. Yeah, I need to really rebag a lot of this stuff. All right, let's go to some Tower Comics. Thunder Agents number 2.
Oh, man.
Of course, you got to love these. I think all these were square bound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Wally Wood on the cover. Thunder Agents number 3. I really love this cover. Number 14, featuring Raven with the inimitable Gil Kane on the cover. And more Gil Kane, number 15. Number 16, another Wally Wood cover. And this actually has this is from the Tongi Farm collection. There's a certificate of authenticity.
Oh.
Not sure where I got this at. Kind of cool to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it was found in Lawrence, Kansas, and includes full runs of most of the main Marvel titles and many DC titles from 62 to 78. So that would be a nice collection.
Yeah.
How about some Tippy Teen? Got a store stamp there. Casey's Comics. One of my favorites.
That's one you don't see from Tower Comics too often.
Yeah.
Is that type of a book from them.
Yeah, this is kind of the same vein as Go-Go and Bunny and Vicky and all those Archie prototype characters.
Scooter.
Of course, this is like my favorite Archie artist, Sam Schwartz, on the cover. And here we got Tippy Teen number 25. You never see these out in the wild.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah. We got another Gil Kane cover, looks like. Number 4 of Undersea Agent.
All right, that's 3. That's it. You know what happens now.
Gil Kane, the man, the myth, the legend. He drew the heroes we all know, and too soon he had to go. Now he's revered by any other name.
There we go.
And Micah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And here we got some more stuff from Tower Comics. Fight the Enemy #2.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure either this one or the next one has the first, if I'm remembering right, has the first comic book art by Boris Vallejo.
Oh, I did not
Remember
know
seeing all those
that.
great painted covers by Vallejo? Or it just says Boris on it. Yeah, it's his first comic book, or either that one or this one. This is #3. I think it only ran 3 issues.
That's a cool cover right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
And got some Skywall comics here. Guns of Death, starring the Sundance Kid, #1.
Yeah.
I think this is a, oh yeah, this is John Severin on the cover. Blazing Six Guns, featuring the Sundance Kid, #1.
Nice.
It's kind of reminiscent of Mighty Marvel Western, or
Yes.
Western Team Up.
Especially the square boundness.
Right, yeah, all these are square bound. This looks maybe like a John Romita cover here. Wild Western action featuring the Bravados, #3.
Cool.
And last but not least, certainly, The Nightmare Who Could Not Die, The Heap, #1. Artwork by Tom Sutton, one of my favorite artists. There we go.
Alrighty. That's right. The Heap.
The Heap.
And it just so happened I had it right there.
Right.
That's funny.
I have been breened.
All right. And thank you for Jackson for putting the line down. I appreciate that. Let's see here. There you go.
And from Jason, he says, or puts an old wrestling tape on so he can be entertained. I'm sure that applies to you.
There you go. There you go. Look at that. I found these in a box.
Good stuff.
Got All Japan, Mid-Atlantic from the 70s.
Oh, wow.
70s WWE or WWF, actually.
Yeah.
No.
And Michael says, I can always hunt down the facsimiles I missed on eBay. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Jackson says, I get besides myself too, but darn it, I won't talk to me. I resemble that remark. And Scotty says, Mike's and Comic Vine are the 2 comic sites I use most.
Yep.
And Jackson says, paying for multiple sales. And Jackson says, they sell online, Scotty? Michael says, terrific unknown world, Shannon. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And Eric Breen says, I have about 10 tippy teens. Would love to get more, but they are whatever comes after expensive. Yeah. Yeah, you are not lying there.
Whatever comes after expensive.
Yeah, it's like trying to get that little short run of Vicky from Atlas Comics.
Yes.
I've got a couple, 3 of those, but man, they're just way too expensive and way, hard to find. And Michael says, good thing is I won't break the bank buying facsimiles on eBay because they're cheap for the most part on eBay. Good to know.
Nothing wrong with that.
And Graphic Man says, what a horrible song. Eric brings the song, like the artist, sheer perfection.
There you go. There you go.
Gil Kane has some fans on this site.
Yes.
And Jackson Rourke says, Fight the Enemy. Comic Mag Musings recently showed one of those on the cover slingers. The theme was tanks.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Cool. Bill.
And Scotty says, Jackson, you can buy comic books online? No, I just use those as reference. And Jackson says, I see that now, Scotty. And Jason, the Heat looks like a Swamp Thing clone.
Here's a predecessor.
That's a predecessor. Yes, it is. It's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Yeah.
Yep.
And Jason says, 70s WWF, Bobby the Brain as a wrestler.
No. Bobby, he wrestled in the AWA. He didn't wrestle in the WWF.
Yeah. And for Michael, unfortunately, eBay gets you with tax and shipping. eBay wasn't as expensive as they are now. Yeah. Totally agree there.
Yes, sir.
And from Jason, eBay is definitely more corporate now. Yeah. And from Michael, he says, very cool book, Shannon. Thank you, sir. And from Scotty, it should be illegal to tax used items, Michael, in Myrtle Beach. There is no tax on Goodwill buys. Nice.
Yeah. And that catches us up with the peanut gallery. So, all righty. Well, I think I got some more books to show. Let's see.
I'm going to go refill my coffee cup. I shall return.
Okie dokie. Let's see. What do I got? Where did I put them? Oh, they're in that box right there. Okay. Running out of places to store things. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got some digests. Oh, show some digest. All right. Okay, here we go. We got DC Special Blue Ribbon Digest with the Justice Society. And here's one with Rudolph. And then I got a bunch of adventure comics when they went to the digest size. It's starting, I believe, with $4.93 right there. Whoops. Have to apologize for the camera. It's being temperamental this morning. And here is $4.94. I got two of those. Here is $4.95. And two of the $4.96s.
There we go. Some digests.
Yeah. I just found a bunch of these. Here is that another one? It is. That's just another $4.96. So yeah, three of those. This is $4.97 and $4.98.
One of those are Gil Kane covers.
It looks it, yeah. That one, those two look it. So let's see, $4.99 and $500, the big 500 issue.
Yeah.
So,
Gil Kane and Keith Giffen, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to torture Micah too much.
Sure you do.
Yeah. Here's another 500.
Yeah.
There is number 501. And I got a couple of books and records. We got The Man Thing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that one's on my list.
And Superman.
Nice.
So those are pretty cool. Whenever you come across those books and record things, I got gifted a bunch of them from Dr. Von Chilla. John, man, tremendous condition. Oh my gosh, it was very nice of him. All right.
Still can't believe he sold his collection.
I know. Ah.
I mean, I plan to sell mine a little bit down the road, for grandkids, but kind of hard to give them up right now.
I already told my son he's probably going to be in charge of selling mine. I don't know if I could ever part with him. If I had to, if I needed money for bills or something like that, done that in the past. That's not a problem. That I don't have an issue with that at all, But to just up and sell them, I don't know. Oh, we got some more Bronze Age DC. First in comics, best in comics. From Beyond the Unknown, number 18.
There we go. I love that series.
Oh, I wish my camera would. There we go. So, and here's number 17. I am not a crook.
Nixon.
Here's House of Secrets, number 141.
There we go.
Superpowers, the Superpower miniseries, number 3 of 5. Jack Kirby, looks like. The Incredible Origin of Aquaman, number 58. It's Aquaman 58.
Gotta love Jim Aparo.
Awesome stuff.
Did you see that Tomorrow's book that they're putting out about him?
No.
Yeah, it comes out like in a month. I already pre-ordered mine. It's called The Brave and Bold Art of Jim Aparo. It's a hardback. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I meant to tell you about that earlier. I said, well, Rod will have to have that.
Yeah, yep. I have to put that on the list. Then we got Ragman, number 4.
Oh, another great short series by Kubert and the Redondo Studios.
And here is Ragman number 1. They're not in order because I just found these.
Nice. The Tatterdemalion.
That's it. Here is number 2.
Yeah, I think that was probably my first issue. I don't know what that thing is about me picking up the second issues or everything.
And here is Ragman number 3.
That's a good story about the little blind kid. Yeah.
And we got a 100-page super spectacular. This one is DC number 21. And that. And it's Superboy.
Yeah. Probably got a couple, 3 of those. Big shock, right?
Yeah, really. And I think this is one of those lost giants, I think. Batman number 262.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that was a great book, but to me, it kind of signaled the end of the 100-pagers, Because I was like, oh no, they went back to 32 pages or whatever. What'll I do?
No.
Broke my little heart.
And then we got Batman Family Giant number 7.
There we go. Yeah, I love that title. Took me a while to put that one together.
Yeah, that's another one that you don't see a lot of.
No.
Even in the comic store, I don't see a lot of those. Here is Action Comics number 461. It's one of the DC Bicentennial books.
There you go.
Still working on getting my belt buckle.
Yeah, I seen a video. Was it Metarog that's got the belt buckle? Or
yes, I believe so. Yes, it's the only time I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I know.
So, all right, just a few more. Super Team Family Giant number 7. We got the Teen Titans and the Doom Patrol.
Can't beat that.
So, His Karate Kid number 3, another bicentennial one.
Yep. Another cool series.
World's Finest number 152. I never know what
those World's Finest covers of stories are almost as goofy as Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen.
That's Silver Age sweetness, right? Yeah.
There you go.
And we're going to finish this round with Strange Adventures, number 173.
Oh, yeah. So, good stuff.
Didn't this monster guy, didn't he wind up marrying Wonder Woman at some point?
Could be. You never know.
Remember that one? I Married a Monster, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's get back together here. And we'll go back up to the line. There we go. Let's see. We got 2 lines. We got the pause line from Maranya, and we got the line from Jackson as well. So they're making sure that I'm staying on track. Thank you both very, very much, because I need all the help I can get. Jason says, Bobby the Brain, Heenan, and Gorilla Monsoon, greatest announced team ever. They are one of the best. Absolutely. Absolutely. As far as humor and stuff goes, they're number 1. Mike Taylor says, very cool, Scotty. The Jackson Roarkirk says, and with that, I must leave you all leave all you fine people. Have a great weekend and week ahead. He hands the plug to Maranya. Jackson, have a great rest of your week, man. Thank you for joining us again.
Appreciate you being here, Jackson.
And Maranya says, thank you, Jackson. Jason says, have a great week, Jackson. Michael Taylor says, Scotty, it must be great living in Myrtle Beach. There you go. Scotty says, I live near it, Michael, and it's great in the winter. That's the closest place to buy comic books. There you go. And Michael says, Rod, very cool digest. Vaguely remember seeing them at the supermarket checkout. There you go. Absolutely. He says. He also says, very cool, Scotty. Jason says, Nixon isn't just the president on Futurama. Scotty says, Superboy on a yellow cover. Matilda is probably having a spasm somewhere right now. Scotty says, the Huntress looks like Catwoman in stripes. Eric K says, Batman Family, especially the last 4 issues, is an excellent series, he says.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I love his avatar. That's cool. Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. And he also says, at least those square-bound DC giants are easier to complete than the 100-pagers.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, Michael says, very cool. Batman 262 roller coaster covers are some of my favorite covers. Been looking at some copies on eBay. There you go.
Yeah. That was worth picking up, Michael.
Scotty says, I had that Super Team Family as a kid. I remember loving that 2 groovy teams were in one book, Teen Titans and the Doom Patrol. Yes, sir. Maranya says, Super Team Family number 7. My favorite issue of that series, she says. There you go. And Maranya also says, I had it as a kid too, Scotty. And Michael Taylor says, nice books, Rod. Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate that, my friend. And Jason says, Rod, you did not marry a monster. Your wife, on the other hand. Uh-oh. See, her and Sky left to go to the coffee shop. So I'm hopefully she won't see this. And don't you post it to her, Jason. Michael Taylor says, you too, Jackson. Eric K says, Heenan and Monsoon were very close, dear friends. Yes, they were. Absolutely. And that catches us up with the Peanut Gallery once again. What do you say? You got time for our lightning round?
No, that's really all I had because I wasn't expecting to be on much longer than a couple of hours. I got a couple of errands to run, but you got something, pull it out.
Yeah, I got a few more I can pull out here real quick, and we'll aim for 12:30 to be out of here. How's that? Oh, I got some more 100 pages in here.
There we go.
Cool beans. All right, we got 4-star. I'm just going to leave us both up there. Do you think? So, all right, here is 4-star Spectacular Giant number 1.
Oh, I love that one.
So,
Yeah, stuff like that, and the Super Team family, and Tarzan family, and all that stuff. I mean, that's more cool short runs that won't break the bank.
yes. Here's number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, 4-star Spectacular, that was all reprints, but they were really cool reprints.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool factoid about that number 1, that Golden Age Flash story.
Yeah.
They didn't reprint it. They used the script, but they had like a current day artist redraw the story. Sergio Carrillo was like one of the Filipino artists they had at DC at the time.
Oh,
They had
really?
him redraw the Flash story, but they still used the same script because they said the art wasn't up to standards from the 40s. Well, they reprinted everything else. I don't know why that would be any different, but just a little cool factoid there.
Yeah, that's weird. Here's number 3, and this one is one of the bicentennials.
Oh, yeah. Those Ernie Chan covers. You got to love them.
And number 4. Nice purple.
Hawkman fighting the IQ gang. Yeah, I like that one.
And we got Lois Lane presents the Superman family, number 166. That's a 100 pager.
There we go.
And that might have been one of the ones you gifted me.
Was it? Okay, cool.
I think, because I think this one was too. I'm not sure. 169.
Yeah, probably was that because I remember having some extras of some of those.
Yeah, you sent me. You gifted me. Yeah. There's your thing right on the back.
There's my little stamp.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And this is 100 pager, DC number 15. I like this cover.
Oh yeah, Nick Cardy.
Yeah, got everybody in there.
Yeah,
Aquaman, Hawk and Dove, Sandman, the newspaper, the Boy Commandos. I mean,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm just going to call them the Boy Commandies.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, what else? Well, grab some of these from down here real quick. There. Okay. Well, that's the heat that you showed earlier.
Great minds think alike.
Absolutely. Great mind collect alike. There is the Outer Limits number 15 by
nice.
Dell.
Yeah.
Just a weird cover.
Yeah.
You know? There's Magnus Robot Fighter number 28.
Oh, I gotta love that. Those George Wilson covers.
The Fantastic Voyages of Sinbad. This is number 1 from 1965.
Oh, nice.
There's that book I was looking for. Okay. Here is I don't know if this is a more modern one, yeah. By it looks like HP or HIP. The Phantom.
Oh, cool. That's a nice cover.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. This is one when I was talking earlier about the Astro City. This is the book I was talking about. It's put out by Image, and it says the return of Astro City #1. But as far as I know, there hasn't been any follow-ups to this.
Is that the Savage Dragon I see in the background?
Yeah. Yep.
I've never seen that one. That's pretty cool.
So, but yeah, I haven't seen any follow-up to that. Oh, and here we go. You had some Forbidden Worlds. I found some more Forbidden Worlds. There is what number is it? 127 with the Magic Man.
Nice.
Another one. This is number 135. Number 129. $126. There is 173 of Adventures into the Unknown.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then we got a few Atlas comics mixed in here. This is Phoenix #2. Phoenix #1.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
The Grim Ghost #3.
Now, were they going to make an action figure of that, or did they?
They did. They did. I actually ordered one.
Oh.
And they...
yeah, I remember you telling that story last week. Yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't... They sent me a thing well after the fact saying, we returned your money to you. We just don't have any more of them. And I'm like, well...
What's the point of a pre-order then, you know?
Exactly.
That's just like reserving a rental car. I mean, you know how to take the reservation, you just don't know how to keep the reservation.
Yeah.
Seinfeld said.
Oh, is Iron Jaw #3. And the last one is #3 of John Target Manstalker.
Soon coming to a theater near you.
All righty. There we go. That was back in there. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Where did I see that? There we go. Let's go. Making sure. And all right. I think it was Jason was the next one in line. He says, happy trails to you until we meet again. Well, Jason, if you're taking off, thank you so much for joining us, man. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Absolutely.
Maranya says, take care, everyone, and stay safe and warm and cool out there.
All the above.
Definitely cool out here. And she says, she's getting ready to pull the plug. Plus one more for Jackson. She's pulling the plug. Michael Taylor says, speaking of roller coaster covers, I have a cool Golden Age Captain Marvel Jr. roller coaster cover. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We want to see it. You might make some videos.
Exactly.
He says, it's a remainder copy. Other than that, it's in really nice condition. Cool beans.
Yeah, I'd like to see that no matter what the condition.
Michael Taylor says, very good, Phantom. Thank you, Michael. Cool Books Rod. Thanks again. Appreciate it, my friend. And Easy Comic Reader says, whole lot of awesome books, fellas. Have a great weekend, everyone. You too, Mike. Have a great weekend.
Have a great one, Mike.
Okay, that catches us up. All right, cool beans. And we still got a few minutes, so all right.
I got to. I'm gonna have to cut on out of here, but had a great time as always. And as far as I know, we'll be back next week. How many weeks is this in a row? It's like a record for me or something.
What's that?
I said, how many weeks in a row is this now? It's got to be some kind of record. But, things are kind of calming down. So hopefully there'll be more times on here than not on here. So, but
awesome.
Man, hope everybody has a great weekend and a great upcoming week. And you also, my friend.
All right, brother.
And we will catch you later.
All right. Take care.
See ya.
All righty. Okay. Let's see. A couple people snuck in here. Oh, Michael Taylor has one more thing to say. He says, Rod, Shannon, and fellow chatters, have a great weekend and an upcoming week. And the same to you, Michael. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who was in the Peanut Gallery today. Greatly appreciate you guys taking time out of your weekend and spend it with us. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. And we'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll show some more cool comics, have some great conversation with you guys as we always do. Plus, we'll have all the usual suspects here with music and stories galore and memories to share. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us, man. Can't say it enough. And you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday. We'll do it all over again. How's that? All right. All right, everybody. You take care. We'll see you next week.
Here's to the comic book community, the family of funny book pals, sharing their collections and memories with all the cool guys and gals. There's legends and new folks and everyone in between, bringing their styles of fun and laughs for every one of them to be seen. Let's hear it for the community and all its awesome family. For those who started it long ago, we couldn't have gotten here alone. For the new folks too who make us laugh with their cool videos they craft. So here's to the guys and gals we see who make it the coolest place to be. Every day there's more to view as they show the comics to me and you. The wondrous comics, new and old, there's always a story behind what's shown. So feel the passion, the love, the fun, it's all here to enjoy for everyone. Such great tales and folks to see, so thank you, comic book community.